Let's talk about sex, baby! And mental health. These topics are super important but often swept under the rug. Why? Because they can feel awkward or taboo. But guess what? They're normal parts of life. Ignoring them won't make them go away. In fact, it can actually make things worse. We need to have open and honest conversations about sex and mental health. This means creating a safe space where young people can ask questions without feeling judged. No more whispering in hallways or relying on unreliable sources for information. It's time to break the silence and empower ourselves with knowledge. Because knowledge is power, and when it comes to our bodies and minds, we deserve to feel empowered.
Sex isn't just about physical pleasure. It's deeply connected to our mental and emotional well-being. Think of it like this. Our minds and bodies are constantly talking to each other. When we engage in sexual activity, our brains release a cocktail of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. These chemicals boost our mood, reduce stress, and even help us sleep better. On the flip side, mental health challenges like anxiety or depression can impact our sex drive and satisfaction. It's a two-way street. Understanding this connection is key to living a happy and fulfilling life. By prioritizing both our sexual and mental health, we create a positive feedback loop that benefits our overall well-being.
Remember those feel-good chemicals we talked about? They do more than just make us feel good in the moment. They have long-term benefits for our mental health. Oxytocin, often called the cuddle hormone, promotes feelings of love, connection, and trust. It can even reduce social anxiety. Dopamine, the reward chemical, gives us a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. It can boost our self-esteem and motivation. Regular sexual activity, whether solo or with a partner, can help regulate these hormones, leading to reduced stress and anxiety, improved mood and self-esteem, better sleep, and stronger relationships. Remember, a healthy sex life is one that is consensual, safe, and enjoyable for all parties involved.
There are a lot of myths and misconceptions surrounding sex and mental health. Let's debunk some of the most common ones. Myth: talking about sex will make teenagers want to have it more. Fact: open communication actually helps young people make more informed and responsible decisions about sex. Myth: masturbation is shameful or wrong. Fact: masturbation is a normal and healthy part of human sexuality. It can be a way to relieve stress, explore your body, and have pleasure. Myth: mental health issues mean you can't have a fulfilling sex life. Fact: while mental health challenges can impact sexual desire and function, it doesn't mean a satisfying sex life is impossible. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor can provide support and strategies. It's time to ditch these harmful myths and embrace accurate information.
Section 5. Navigating Intimacy. Tips for a fulfilling and healthy sex life. Building a healthy relationship with sex and intimacy takes time and effort. Here are some tips to guide you. First, talk openly with your partner or partners about your desires, boundaries, and expectations. Communication is key to building trust and intimacy. Second, always ensure you and your partner or partners are of legal age and freely consent to any sexual activity. Consent should be enthusiastic, ongoing, and can be revoked at any time. Third, embrace and appreciate your body, flaws and all. Focus on the pleasure and connection sex can bring rather than striving for unrealistic beauty standards. Fourth, engage in activities that nourish your mind and body, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Taking care of your overall well-being enhances your sexual experiences. Remember, a healthy sex life is one that feels good for you, both physically and emotionally.
Section 6. Communication is key building healthy relationships. Communication is essential in all aspects of life, but especially when it comes to sex and relationships. Talking openly and honestly with your partner or partners can help build trust, intimacy, and mutual respect. Start by talking about your needs and desires. What do you enjoy sexually? What are your boundaries? Don't be afraid to be specific. Listen actively to your partner or partners. Pay attention to what they're saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand their perspective. Be respectful of each other's feelings. Even if you don't agree with your partner or partners, it's important to validate their emotions and try to see things from their point of view. Don't be afraid to seek professional help. If you're struggling to communicate effectively, a therapist or counselor can provide guidance and support.
Section 7. The impact of social media and pornography. Social media and pornography are pervasive in today's society, and they can have a significant impact on our perceptions of sex and relationships. Social media often presents an idealized and unrealistic view of sex and relationships. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and pressure to conform to certain standards. Pornography can create unrealistic expectations about sex and bodies. It's important to remember that pornography is a fantasy and not a reflection of real life. Be mindful of your consumption. Limit your exposure to social media and pornography, and be critical of the messages they're sending. Focus on building healthy relationships in real life. Nurture your connections with friends, family, and romantic partners.
Section 8. Seeking help and support. Resources for sexual and mental well-being. It's important to remember that you are not alone. If you are struggling with your sexual or mental health, there are many resources available to help you. Talk to a trusted adult. This could be a parent, guardian, teacher, counselor, or another adult you feel comfortable talking to. Contact a helpline. There are many hotlines and online resources available 24/7 that can provide confidential support and referrals. Seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide you with a safe and supportive space to explore your concerns and develop coping strategies. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness.
Section 9. Breaking the stigma, creating a sex-positive culture. We need to break the stigma surrounding sex and mental health. These topics shouldn't be taboo. They should be discussed openly and honestly. Creating a sex-positive culture starts with education. We need to provide young people with accurate, age-appropriate information about sex and relationships. It also means challenging harmful stereotypes and promoting respect for all individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation, gender identity, or relationship status. By fostering open communication and acceptance, we can create a society where everyone feels comfortable seeking help and support when they need it.
Section 10. Your voice matters. Advocating for comprehensive sex education. We need to advocate for comprehensive sex education in our schools and communities. Accurate information is power, and it can help young people make informed decisions about their sexual health. Comprehensive sex education goes beyond the basics of reproduction. It covers topics like consent, healthy relationships, contraception, and sexually transmitted infections. It also addresses the emotional and social aspects of sex, helping young people develop healthy communication skills and build self-esteem. By advocating for comprehensive sex education, we can help create a generation that is empowered to make responsible choices about their sexual health.
Section 11. Let's keep the conversation going. Join the movement for a healthier future. We've covered a lot of ground, but the conversation doesn't end here. Let's keep talking about sex and mental health. The more we normalize these topics, the less stigma there will be. Remember, you are not alone. If you're struggling, reach out for help. There are resources available to support you. Now, it's your turn. What are your thoughts on sex and mental health? Share your experiences, questions, and insights in the comments below. Let's create a safe and supportive community where we can learn from each other. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more informative content on sex, relationships, and mental well-being.